Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand FC playing a game today, and I'm just going a little bit live with a little bit of Manchester United transfer news before we do that. So let's start off with that Antoine Griezmann, which is the story that I think the thumbnail suggests. That really interesting. Look, I think a lot of people don't really know what Manchester United are doing with regards to transfers this summer, and with regards to Griezmann, the situation is that he has said that he's going to leave Atletico Madrid a few weeks ago, and Atletico Madrid have come out and said that with regards to Griezmann, that he is they've had no offer from Barcelona. They don't know where he's going. They wish him all the best. He's been a great servant. They've got a good relationship, but they don't know where he's going, and that is the situation with him at the moment. So are Manchester United likely to sign Griezmann? And also reports this morning of Manchester United making an offer for Ligt, an offer. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. So an offer he can't refuse, which I think with Ligt, we all pretty much know Manchester United are going to have to make a huge offer with him. It's still rumbling on with João Felix as well. Still things going on with that. But let me just talk about Griezmann very, very, very quickly. Fix the audio. It's very quiet, which... Sorry, I think it's very quiet because I had my headphones plugged in. Sorry about that. So there we go. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Check, check. So yeah, I was talking about Griezmann, Ligt, and João Maria. We're not signing him. João Felix. So with Ligt, because I know a lot of people will be interested in that. First of all, he is Manchester United are going to make an offer he can't refuse. An offer he can't refuse. I think we've already done that, to be honest. We can't offer him Champions League football. We can't offer him stability. We can't offer him a title. What we can offer him is a project, and what we can offer him is the opportunity to come to Manchester United and earn a load of money. And I haven't got a problem with that. I don't think anybody's got a problem with that. I think we've got to offer him a lot of money. That's all we can do. So don't have any issues with that. I think that's the way to go. Let's see what happens with that. But the Griezmann thing's really interesting. So he's announced that he's leaving Atletico Madrid. This is a player United were going to sign 2 years ago, but then Atletico Madrid got a ban. Now, a lot of people will think that United aren't signing Griezmann, and I would be one of those. However, what I would say is that he's announced he's leaving Atletico Madrid, and Atletico out and said, we don't know where he's going to go. We've not heard anything from Barcelona. We've seen in the press that Barcelona and their dressing room don't want Griezmann. So where's Griezmann going? Where's Griezmann going that he's so confident that he can say, I'm leaving Atletico Madrid, considering in mind that for him to leave Atletico Madrid are powerless because somebody's paying the release clause. So Atletico Madrid have said, look, we don't know where he's going. We respect him. He's been a great servant. We've got a good relationship. We wish him all the best, but we don't know where he's going. We've not had an official offer from Barcelona. So maybe Barcelona are just biding their time with that. Or maybe there's another club signing Griezmann, which I don't know where you stand on this. I don't want him at Manchester United. He's 28. I think he's the wrong sort of signing for United. He is a shirt seller, and he's not what we need. He's not what we need, and he would take up a lot of our transfer budget. Having said that, if we're in for João Felix, which is another player I was going to talk about, then who would you prefer, Griezmann or João Felix? Griezmann is the more established world star. I think João Felix at 19 can be a better player. Griezmann would not fit in Craig Wick, and I do agree with you that I think that Griezmann for Manchester United would be a very, very sort of strange signing for us to do. He would sell a lot of shirts. He would wear the number 7. He would get on very well with Paul Pogba. I just worry that if Barcelona are not signing Griezmann, but Griezmann's got the confidence to say he's definitely leaving, there's only 2 or 3 clubs he could be going to. One would be Manchester United, one would be PSG, and one would potentially be Juventus, because Juventus are trying to build a team to... I mean, Juventus have won the league before they even start. They've won every league in the last 4, 5, 6, 7... I don't know how many years they've won it. But so if Juventus might want Griezmann because they might want to build this team around Ronaldo. That's a realistic... I can't deny that. But would I want him at Manchester United? I don't really think so. I don't really think I would. I think that he's a player that I am not massively looking to bring into United at the moment. I think that he's a player that in many ways is not what I want to bring to United. I think we need a different type of player. I think we need a different sort of squad. I think we need a different sort of vision. And I don't think Griezmann fits in with that. But what Griezmann does fit in with is Paul Pogba. He fits in massively with Paul Pogba. That's what he does. So I think that he would be. Somebody was just taking pictures of me there, and I know what it's all about now. He would fit in with Manchester United absolutely perfectly. And I think that that's the way we should be looking. I think that not Griezmann wouldn't fit in perfect. I've got people hanging around my car. They're bothering me. They're bothering me. But no, I wouldn't want him at United. But I do think it's interesting if he doesn't go to Barcelona, where is he going to go? Keep your eye on the Griezmann thing. Hopefully Barcelona are going to sign him. I don't want him. With regards to Ligt, there's a few people talking about that. Look, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for him, and we'll see what happens with that. But I don't necessarily think that we're going to get him. I think you've got to make that final offer for him, make him an offer he can't refuse, and all that jazz. Definitely got to do that. But I don't think that we're going to get him. I really don't. And I think it'd be absolutely amazing for us. I really do. But I don't think we're going to get him. João Felix, look, I think João Felix is a really interesting player for United. He's £100 million. Again, like Griezmann, is he a player we need? We need a right back, we need a centre back, we need 2 midfielders, and we need a right winger. That is what we need. That is what Manchester United need. And I think that's what we've got to get. People ringing me all over the shop. I think that's what we've got to go for. And I think, like Toby Smith says, Rabiot's really interesting. I'd like to bring a player like that into Manchester United for many reasons, because he's cheap, because he provides us with what we need. Yeah, I'd be a big fan of bringing him into Manchester United. I think that is what we're looking at the moment with United. Is we're looking at a team that's going to be that's got to progress over the next week. We've got to put the foot down on the pedal of the transfers, and we've got to start getting some stuff done. I think Bruno Fernandes comes in early next week. I think that Rabiot comes in at the end of the month, because that's when his PSG contract ends. And apart from that, they're the 2 players that I'm really confident we're going to sign. Thomas Meunier is another player. What's going to happen is what I said with Bruno Fernandes yesterday. What's going to happen is that you're going to get a situation where everybody's finished international duty next Monday or Tuesday. And when that is done, that is when Manchester United will be making moves. I think Meunier could come in. Lewis Usul says we need to sign players pronto before we lose out. Look, you're always going to get competition for places. You're always going to get competition for places. We're not going to get a cheeky bid in for Kante. They're not going to sell us Kante. De Ligt would sort out the defence. I agree with them. Paul Pogba's the one for me that causes me the most issues. I mean, Joel Williams says that Meunier is sick. He's not sick. He's absolutely fine. He's playing for the Belgium team, but I know what you mean. He's a good signing. I'd be happy with Meunier. As I said, Meunier, Sancho and Bruno Fernandes were the 3 I was told 2 months ago. Let's see what happens with those. I think Sancho becomes a little bit unlikely now. But Manchester United, what will happen is everyone will do their international duty, then they're going to want to go on holiday. But if they want to move, they're going to have to get that move done really quickly. So I think the start of next week is absolutely key for United. And where we go from there, I thought the team were waiting for me there. Stand FC, we're about to play, and it's about to piss it down with rain. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on with that. We are going to do an 8 o'clock show tonight, by the way. Alderweireld is an option. Yeah, we could bring him in. But, I mean, look, where do you lot sit on Griezmann? Seriously. If United went and bought Griezmann for £100 million, would you be excited? If United go and get Gareth Bale, would you be excited? I think that's where we're at with this, aren't we? Are we excited by that sort of deal? Wan-Bissaka, Ranuk, I don't think we're getting Wan-Bissaka, because as far as I know, he's not on international duty, is he? He's not on international duty, Wan-Bissaka, so why would we have not got that deal done? I think a lot of United deals are waiting on international duty, and that's going to be over, and then they've got a couple of weeks off before pre-season, so I expect we'll do that. Griezmann's very inconsistent as well. He is inconsistent, and whether in the Premier League that's a lot quicker at his age, you're banking on him working well with Pogba. It wouldn't be surprised if United, as a last roll of the dice to keep Pogba, said, we're going to bring Griezmann in, we're going to put a world-class player next to you. I think in some ways that would excite me, because we all moan about Pogba hasn't got the quality around him, and then you go and get his best mate, who's one of the best players in the world, to play with him. We'd have to give it time, and we'd have to give it some focus, of course, but I don't think it's what United should be doing. I think Griezmann and Gareth Bale and people like an Alderweireld are a different path to the one we should be going down. We don't need players coming towards the end of their careers. We need players who are ready to play right now. That's what we need at Manchester United. So it's interesting. Atletico Madrid coming out and saying they've had no bid from Barcelona. Lots of rumours around Barcelona that they don't want Griezmann, but Antoine Griezmann says he's leaving. Somebody is paying his release clause. Is it Manchester United? I only pose it out there because we're one of the 2 or 3 clubs that could do it. Would you want him at the club? De Ligt, We're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. I think he'll refuse it. Basically, we're going to offer him more money than anybody else. Will that be enough to get De Ligt at United? I don't think it will. I'd love Lozano at Manchester United, Callum. You can say the name as much as you like. I would love Lozano at Manchester United. I think I'm Lozano's #1 fan, and I have been for a long, long time. I would love him to come to United. He's available for 40 million. I spoke about him on the show last night. I would love him at United. He'd solve the right wing issue perfectly. And Rabiot as well. I think I'm starting to feel a lot more positive about Rabiot. I think that he coming into Manchester United would be great. Bruno Fernandes, well, Rabiot won't be announced till July the 1st because that's when his contract's over. Bruno Fernandes, I think, will happen next season. That's what I think will happen with him. Anyway, just a very quick video to update you with what's going on. I hope you have a great day. Please do smash a like on the video. I'm back live again at 8 o'clock tonight. I've got football matches to go and win now. United Stand FC in the house. I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.